I talk with some people who have ideas of projects, and they're like, I'm not sure I want to go there because it's hard, and I get it. There's no problem with that. It's okay. But if you're feeling like I don't know if I should do it, maybe I should take the jump. Maybe I should do something crazy and so that's. I mean, it could work like that. Some people do it that way, but you don't have to go all in. It's not. It's nothing compared to being half pregnant. I'm not saying you don't need to focus, you don't need to give everything you have to that. No. What I'm saying is for the start, because there is always a transition when you want to go in something that you're hesitating, you're not too sure, and you have this problem and you don't really have time, and some people will think this of you, and you have all this stuff, all this little stuff that comes in your way, and sometimes jumping into the cold water at once, it's not comfortable, and it's not comfortable. Some people do it, but guess what? You don't need to do that. It's okay. You don't have to go all in and just like give up your entire career and just like jump, and it's all scary and stuff like that. Like, instead of jumping in the cold water all at once, tip your toes first. Tip your toes a bit, like, oh, it's cold, and then you do it again, it's like, oh, it's cold, and then you do it again, it's less cold, and then you put your legs into it, you're like, ooh, it's a bit cold, and then you put it on your belly, and then you're like on your face a bit, then behind your neck, and then you're like, okay, maybe now I can go, and you don't even have to jump all the way now. Maybe you can just go halfway to your hips, and then your bottom here, and then you jump into the pool. I mean, you're already in the water, like you go your head under the water. You don't have to take crazy, like, all these crazy myth stories. I mean, they're not myth, but like cliche of people who just like, oh yeah, like someday I went to my boss and I say, you know what, fuck you, you're an asshole, I'm doing my thing and I'm just gonna la la la, and then I dropped everything, my career, and I sold my house, and then I went all in my business and I became a millionaire in a month, like that. I mean, no, the reality is it's not like you were like having your day, and then all of a sudden you had the greatest ideas of the century and you started it and it was like all beautiful sunshine and rainbow. No. That's what most people sell you. I mean, not most people, but like a lot of people would hit on this cliche, or that's something you see in Hollywood. you know no, it doesn't have to be that way. Just be like, okay, maybe I have this project. Maybe I don't have to start today, but maybe I can start tomorrow. And I'm not talking about procrastination. I'm like, take the big problem, divide it in sub problems so you can, feel it's less of a task. And then you take this little problem and you plan it ahead. You're like, okay, I have this big project. What are the things I need to do to go there? Don't be like, okay, I'm going to book the entire weekend and work on that. You can if you have the motivation, but I'm talking if you're scared, if you're kind of scared to do it, be like, okay, I have this huge mountain of things to do. Maybe I can just subdivide this in 10 problems. And these 10 problems, I subdivide them into 5 problems. So now I have like 50 stuff, 50 problems, 15 tasks to do. And then you just schedule it one by one. And then in 50 days, you have done what you need to do to start, I'd say start today. If you don't feel like start today, then start tomorrow. It's fine. Just put in your brain that you do it. But if you say start tomorrow, start tomorrow. It's super important. Otherwise, you build your identity around the fact that it's okay to postpone it, and that's not okay. But subdivide it. Let's say you want to start like an Instagram page, and you're like, oh my god, like, I don't know how to be an influencer. I don't want to be an influencer. It's fine. Nobody was born with 100 million followers and was like, I'm the influencer of the place, or started an Instagram page. And I mean, some people went viral, but like most of the people don't start an Instagram page and they become a star overnight. No, they start little by little. They take a post, they post it, woo, first post, that's it, good. You still have 1,000 posts to go before you get noticed, because some people are like, oh, maybe if I post some stuff, like people will get, I will get noticed by people. They will see my mistakes, and I'm going to be ashamed. No. Like if people notice you, you're lucky. Like you feel lucky when they see your mistake, because that means you get noticed. If your goal is to have an Instagram page, for example. No, instead of thinking like, oh, I need to be this overnight influencer. No. Just subdivide it into 50 problems. So for example, You need to do 100 posts to at least get your first base of little followers, little community. Don't do 100 posts in a day. Just do one by one every day. And if you're like, I don't want to post. It's my first. I don't know. It's not that. Subdivide it. Maybe someday just take a picture and be like, I'll just take a picture and I'll see when I post it. Take a picture, and then I'm like, the next day write the bio, write the description and stuff like that. Then the next day put the hashtags on, just little by little, to just train your brain that you're taking action. It's not about getting the results. It's about training yourself to be in the process. Put the bio, put the hashtags, put the post. And then you're like, one day, okay, I post it. I'm not sure I can post it today. Then schedule it. Trick your brain. Schedule it. And then you'll be posted tomorrow. And then it's posted. And then you do your first step by step. Subdivide everything into problems. What is a thing? Share with the community, because we all learn with stories of others and get inspired and stuff like that. Share with the community what is, my arm is getting tired, what is a thing that you wanted to do, you have been willing to do it for a long time. And I'm not asking to sign up with your blood that you're gonna go all the way in, but just do little things. If it's starting an Instagram page, do that. If it's talking to someone about something, maybe just, send the first text message, just to contextualize the conversation for some next days. Maybe it can be starting cooking, don't cook tonight, but maybe go buy the groceries or make a list of ingredients. What is a project that you have been willing to do, you have been procrastinating, or you were scared or emotional or you didn't know? And what is the first thing you need to take? For example, if it was to start an Instagram page, what would be the first thing you would be to take? Do a first post, or create the page, or prepare a list of hashtags. At least do that. And then put the next step. But put in the comment below what is the project or the little thing you would like to do, and what is the first really good task that you're gonna do today or tomorrow. Write it down in the comment and then do it.